Tired of paying someone else to process your game or livestock? What if you could get perfect, professional-grade cuts right in your own home? Well, that's where I come in. I've spent weeks testing, cutting, and cleaning a whole range of meat bandsaws to bring you the definitive list of the top 7 best meat bandsaws you can buy right now. We'll be counting down from number 7 to the coveted number 1 spot, so make sure you stick around to see which machine reigns supreme. Number 7. DEFNES Electric Meat Bandsaw. Now on paper, this machine has a lot going for it. It boasts a powerful 2,000-watt motor, a large stainless steel countertop, and it comes with a generous 8 saw blades right out of the box. I was initially impressed by the sheer power this saw promised, and for the price point, it seems like an incredible deal. The idea of a commercial-grade saw for home use is very appealing, and DEFNES is clearly targeting that market. When I first unboxed it, the stainless steel workbench was a definite highlight. It's spacious and gives you plenty of room to work, which is a huge plus when you're dealing with larger cuts of meat. When I fired it up for the first time, the motor was surprisingly quiet for its size, which I appreciated. I started with some frozen pork chops, and the DEFNES saw cut through them without much hesitation. The included blades are sharp, and the machine feels relatively stable on the countertop. For basic cuts on frozen meat, it performs adequately. The adjustable thickness guide is also a nice feature, allowing for some level of precision in your cuts. If you're on a tight budget and need a powerful motor to get through some simple processing tasks, the DEFNES could be a viable option. However, my experience with the DEFNES wasn't all positive. While the motor is powerful, the overall build quality feels a bit lacking. The components don't have the same robust, heavy-duty feel as some of the higher-end models on this list. 6. Gear Electric Meat Cutting Bandsaw. This is another saw that seems to offer a lot of bang for your buck, and it even comes with a built-in meat grinder, which is a fantastic bonus. The 2-in-1 functionality is a huge selling point, especially for those who are just starting to build their home butchering setup. The 550-watt, 0.75 horsepower motor is respectable, and the stainless steel cutting table is a good size for most home processing tasks. I was really intrigued by the grinder attachment and was excited to see how it performed. The initial setup of the guide gear, saw, was a bit of a challenge. The instructions were not the clearest, and it took some trial and error to get everything assembled correctly. This is a common complaint with this model, and I can see why. If you're not mechanically inclined, you might find the assembly process a bit frustrating. Once I got it up and running, I was able to make some decent cuts. It handled a rack of ribs and some frozen chicken with relative ease. The grinder attachment also worked surprisingly well. I was able to grind up some trim for burgers, and the consistency was great. However, the guide gear saw has some significant drawbacks that keep it from ranking higher on our list. The biggest issue I encountered was the sliding tray. It feels a bit flimsy and has a tendency to bend, which can cause the blade to rub against it. 5. Vevor Commercial Electric Meat Bandsaw. This is where we start to see a significant jump in quality and performance. Vevor is a well-known name in the world of commercial kitchen equipment, and this bandsaw is a testament to their reputation. The 1100-watt motor is powerful and efficient, and the entire machine has a solid, heavy-duty feel to it. The stainless steel construction is top-notch, and the large workbench gives you plenty of space to work with. From the moment I started using the Vevor saw, I could tell it was a step up from the previous 2 models. The cuts were clean and precise, and it powered through everything I threw at it, from frozen beef roasts to thick pork bones. The blade stays true, and there's no wobble or vibration, which gives you a lot of confidence when you're cutting. The adjustable thickness guide is also very accurate, allowing you to get consistent cuts every time. I was particularly impressed with how well it handled frozen meat. It cut through it like a hot knife through butter, with no bogging down or hesitation. The Vevor saw is also surprisingly easy to clean. The design is more streamlined than the previous models, with fewer nooks and crannies for meat and debris to get trapped in. The major components are easy to access and disassemble, which makes for a much quicker and more thorough cleaning process. This is a huge advantage, especially when you're processing a large amount of meat. 4. Chbiao bone saw machine. This is another commercial-grade saw that is well-suited for home use. It has a powerful 2200-watt motor, which is one of the most powerful on our list. The build quality is exceptional, with a heavy-duty frame and a large, durable work surface. This saw is built like a tank, and it feels like it could handle just about anything you throw at it. The Chbiao saw is a true workhorse. It cuts through bone and frozen meat with incredible ease. The high-powered motor means there's no straining or bogging down, even on the toughest of cuts. The blade is thick and durable, and it stays sharp for a long time. I was able to process a whole deer with this saw, and it didn't miss a beat. The cuts were clean and precise, and the whole process was quick and efficient. One of the standout features of the Chbiao saw is its safety features. It has a well-designed blade guard and a push stick that keeps your hands safely away from the blade. The on-off switch is also located in a convenient and easy-to-reach spot. Cleaning the Chbiao is also a breeze. The simple design and high-quality materials make it easy to wipe down and sanitize. While the Chbiao is a fantastic machine, it is a bit on the large and heavy side, so you'll need a dedicated space for it in your workshop or garage. 3. Rocita electric bone saw. This is a machine that perfectly balances power, performance, and price. It has a 1500-watt motor that provides plenty of cutting power, and the overall design is both functional and user-friendly. The stainless steel construction is excellent, and the machine feels very stable and well-balanced on the countertop. The Rocita saw delivers a fantastic cutting experience. The blade is sharp and true, and it produces clean, smooth cuts every time. I was able to cut perfect, 1-inch thick pork chops with this saw, and they looked like they came straight from a professional butcher shop. It also handled frozen meat and bone with no problem at all. The adjustable thickness guide is easy to use and very accurate, which is a huge plus for getting consistent results. What I really love about the Rocita is its attention to detail. It has a number of small features that make a big difference, like the removable pulley for easy cleaning and the wide putter for added safety. It also comes with 6 spare blades, which is a great value. The Rocita is a versatile and reliable machine that is perfect for both serious home users and small-scale commercial operations. It's a fantastic all-around performer that is well worth the investment. Number 2. Qausou electric bone saw machine. This is a true commercial-grade machine that is built to handle the toughest of jobs. It has a powerful 1500-watt motor, a massive 20 by 15-inch work surface, and a host of safety features that make it a pleasure to use. The build quality is simply outstanding. Every component is made from high-quality materials, and the fit and finish are superb. The Qausou saw is an absolute beast when it comes to cutting performance. It powers through bone and frozen meat with an almost effortless grace. The cuts are incredibly clean and precise, with no splintering or jagged edges. The blade is thick and durable, and it holds its edge for a very long time. I was able to cut through a frozen beef femur with this saw, and it didn't even break a sweat. The Qausou is also packed with features that make it a joy to use. The adjustable thickness guide is incredibly precise, and the saw blade stabilizer ensures that the blade stays perfectly aligned, even during the toughest of cuts. The safety features are also top-notch, with a waterproof switch, 2 locks, and 4 non-slip bases that keep the machine firmly planted on your work surface. If you're a professional butcher or a very serious home processor, the Qausou is a machine that will not disappoint. 1. KWS 210. This is, in my opinion, the best all-around meat bandsaw on the market today. It perfectly combines power, precision, and user-friendliness in a way that no other saw on this list can match. The 1900-watt 2.5 HP motor is an absolute powerhouse, and the aluminum body provides a perfect balance of durability and lightweight construction. The KWS B210 is a dream to use. The The cuts are flawlessly clean and accurate, and it handles everything from delicate fish to thick, frozen beef bones with ease. The blade tension regulator is incredibly easy to use, and it makes adjusting or changing the blade a quick and simple process. The 15 5-inch by 19 25-inch work table provides plenty of space to work, and the entire machine is incredibly stable and well-balanced. But what truly sets the KWS B210 apart is its thoughtful design. The motor is housed in a separate waterproof compartment, which makes cleaning an absolute breeze. This is a feature that I wish more manufacturers would adopt. The open chassis safety shutoff switch is another fantastic innovation that automatically turns the machine off if the cover is opened during operation. It's these little details, combined with its outstanding performance, that make the KWS B210 the undisputed champion of our meat bandsaw roundup. If you want the best of the best, look no further. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.